Moikka! Hey! Terve! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Myles and today we are talking about Finland. Wonderful, amazing Finland. Woohoo! Woohoo! I came here 5 years ago and during that 5 years this is my personal point of view of Finland. So let's get started. When I first came to Finland, it was on the 14th of April, so the weather was cold, very cold. Moving from Cyprus, which is where I lived with my mother for around 5 years, going from there to here, the difference with the weather was massive difference. It wasn't really anything that I expected because I didn't actually Google anything about Finland at all, which I think now looking back I really should have. Weather was the first thing that hit me. I got here at around 11:30 at night time, so obviously it dropped and it was in the minus and I was there at the bus stop just like it is freezing cold. There are many facts and there are many things about Finland that are out on YouTube, that are out on everywhere across the internet, and this is from my personal point of view. I came here 5 years ago, and yet during that 5 years I have really adapted to the Finnish culture, to the Finnish everything. I've really adapted here. While being inside Finland, I have learned so many things. Other than the language, which I think inside my first video I have told that it is quite hard, it is difficult, but it is so much worth it because there is a because. 1 minute. It is so much worth learning because there's not many people in this world who know Finnish language, who even know where Finland actually is. People ask me, so how is Sweden? How is Norway? How is Santa Claus land? And how is Russia? So not many people actually know where Finland is. Inside Finland have I actually visited is Lapland. Yes, it was amazing. I did that. I went there inside January 2017. It got to the point where my camera did no longer work. My phone didn't work, my camera didn't work because it was minus. So like, ouch. Other places that I visited is Hämeenlinna and Kuopio, which are so beautiful. They are amazing. The whole of Finland is beautiful. It's like walking around nature wonderland. The second day that I came here, I went to a kind of like a restaurant cafe. It's called, it is in Hakaniemi. Hakaniemi, right? Oh my god, I'm losing it all. That was the first time I ever tasted Finnish food, which Karelian pies. Amazing. I would actually suggest you to make them. I've never made them and I actually want to. So if you want to comment on me tasting Finnish foods, tasting their sweets, tasting a whole bunch of different Finnish things, comment down below because I'll definitely do that. And see me with a whole bunch of different facial expressions that just do not make sense. You see the reflection of myself in my glasses. That is different. It took for me 2 years for me to get my EU permit. It depends. It isn't just the same for every single person. We all have different experiences. I went to the police because at that time immigration office was not in charge of immigrants coming from a different country. So I had to go to the police station and twice I paid 200 euros to try and get my permit here, and it did not work at all. I waited for 2 years. I also went into a private school, and that private school, when I got the certificate to say I was a student, and it also depends on the person that you are having the interview at the immigration office with. because at that time when I got my EU permit, they were switching from the police station to the immigration office. The second person that I had an interview with accepted the school certificate that I had, and they gave me my EU permit. But now, because of Brexit, I no longer have an EU permit and I have to get everything renewed and done all over again. Unfortunately, because of this private school, it did cost 3,000 euros for the year, and I was unable to pay for that. I think because I got my EU permit, I was entered into the TE office immigration plan, something like that. The TE office gave me my immigration plan that lasts for up to 5 years, and at the moment I think I've had it for 2 years, and they sent me to a Finnish learning course for 6 months, and then again after my level of Finnish was gotten to a point, they send me off to another for 6 months. And because I have dyslexia, which is a learning disability, I cannot properly remember how I got into the current school that I am in right now. I am unsure if it had to do with TE office and also my ex-teacher. I think they both had something to do with it. I'm sorry. I know you're listening. I know you're there. I'm sorry. I forgot. You have to remind me of how did I get into this current school. Please tell me. If you ever come to Finland, just know that it is a great place to be. The people here, they are very, I would say, unique, because as a British person coming to Finland and being introduced to a Finnish person who, like, there are many, it depends on who you are as a person. It doesn't mean just because you are Finnish that you are shy and you don't like hugs and you don't like being close to people and standing at a bus stop being awkward and being on a bus and the person, you don't know them. Then again, you can also meet a Finnish person who is so outgoing, so nice and kind, likes hugs and likes sitting next to ginger strangers. When I first came here, it was meeting a person that is different. I would say different than me, because I have actually gotten used to meeting a person and then you instantly connect and you get to know each other's lives within like 1 day and 1 night. But if you ever become friends with a Finnish person, just know that that person is in your life forever. Wonderful, they are great, and they are amazing. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment. Okay, moikka!